Happy Black Christmas. Wait, wrong holiday. Black Friday. So, Thanksgiving is where you give thanks to people that you're thankful for. And then the very next day, you're drop kicking a stranger for a PS5. Aren't the holidays great? So, I have decided to review Black Friday for the holiday Black Friday this year. This is a first time watch for me, actually. This movie came out last year, I believe. I think it premiered on the Stars channel or something like that. I don't know. I heard about this movie. I didn't really have any interest in it, and I thought, why not check it out for Black Friday this year? And so I did, and here are my thoughts on it. Starting with my positives for Black Friday. This won't take very long because this movie was pretty short, and there was nothing really going on in the movie, if really. My positives, one of them is Devon Sawa. You can never go wrong when you have this man in a movie for me. I absolutely love him in Final Destination and Idle Hands, pretty much all of his classics, and I have enjoyed his characters in the Chucky TV series as Jake's dad and uncle and the father in Chucky seasons 1 and 2. And when I saw him in this movie, him and another person I'm about to talk about soon was just the best part about this movie. I absolutely adore Devon Sawa, and the fact that he's in this movie pretty much saved it. I'm just going to scoot in a little bit. And the next person that saved this movie for me is Bruce Campbell. I love Bruce Campbell. As many people know him and horror fans know him from, is The Evil Dead as Ash Williams. You just can't go wrong there. If you're going to put Bruce Campbell in a horror or comedy movie, you just legit can't go wrong there. I absolutely love Bruce Campbell. He was the comedic relief of this movie, and he does a pretty good job. I actually laughed a lot because of him, and I absolutely loved seeing Bruce Campbell in this movie, and it was an absolute treat to see Devon Sawa and Bruce Campbell in this movie. And my last positive, I know, right? I did not hate this movie. Let's just say that right now. Is the practical effects. I did like the little makeup for like the zombies, whatever the hell you want to call them, for this movie. They were very interesting. They looked weird. They're different, and it's just different. I did like the way they looked, and I did like the gore in this movie, the practical effects and gore. The gore, there isn't much of it, but what we do get in it is pretty good. It's decent. Now onto my mixed aspects is the comedy. Now, excuse me. Like I said, Bruce Campbell was the comedic relief of this movie, and like I said, I had myself chuckling a few times, but some of the comedy did not always work. There was some comedy that kind of felt forced, but thankfully, Bruce Campbell saved that for me, and if it weren't for him, I probably wouldn't be talking about that. And the characters, I didn't really care so much for in the beginning, but they slowly grew on me. I think the only characters that I really liked was Devon Sawa's and Bruce Campbell characters, and I was really upset when Bruce Campbell's character died. Like for the rest of the characters, I just didn't really care for. They were fine, I guess. They weren't perfect, but let's be honest, no horror movie characters are really perfect. Now on to my negatives. I only have one negative because I didn't really have any issues with this movie. Is that towards the middle and a little bit towards the ending of this movie, it kind of forgets what this movie is supposed to be about. This movie is supposed to be about Black Friday, but it just kind of pushes that to the side when it comes to the middle and end, where you kind of forget that this movie is supposed to be based on Black Friday. Now, it's not a gigantic negative, it's a kind of a little nitpick negative, and I'm just watching this movie, I'm like, I thought I was supposed to be watching a movie about Black Friday. But when it comes to the middle, it just felt like a generic zombie-like movie where these characters are figuring out a plan how to survive, and just is trying to survive and escape from these monsters, and then at the end, it's just a happy ending. But it kind of forgets that, and I really wish they did more with the title. They kind of missed an opportunity there. There's been so many movies about different holidays. You got Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, April Fool's Day, Christmas, Halloween, New Year's Eve. You get all these holidays, and Black Friday is probably like the only only holiday that was never made into a horror movie, and they kind of missed an opportunity there. It kind of bummed me out. I would have loved to see a horror movie taking place on Black Friday, saying shoppers killing themselves just to get certain gifts, or just a murderer going into a store killing people on Black Friday. But what we did get, it was enjoyable. I enjoyed this movie. It was fun, and I honestly do see myself rewatching it every Black Friday. Every year when Black Friday comes, I honestly see myself putting this movie on and watching it. It's not bad. I honestly enjoy it. Sure, some of the comedy and the characters and in the middle and a little bit of the end kind of forgets that it's a Black Friday movie and the characters didn't really work for me, but some of them kind of did. But sometimes the comedy didn't really land for me. This movie's a lot of fun. I mean, what else do you expect from a Black Friday movie? What else would you possibly want? This movie's goofy. This movie's just a lot of fun. This movie isn't trying to take itself seriously, but at the same time it kind of tries, but this movie's just fun. If you were looking for a serious movie, people actually die on Black Friday. It's sad. But to make a horror movie out of that takes some guts. And I honestly respect that. So honestly, I'm going to have to say that you go ahead and stream this movie. It's not perfect. It's not for everyone. But when I say stream it, it's one of those movies where you better know your audience. So what did you guys think of Black Friday? Are you like me and kind of disappointed out of a missed opportunity but had fun with it? Did you not like this movie? Did you actually like this movie for what it was? Let me know in the comments below and we will talk about it. If you enjoyed this video, like it. If you loved it, hit the bell notification and subscribe so you will not miss any of my upcoming videos. But until my next review, take care, and I hope all of you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and a safe Black Friday.